Hey there! Welcome to the 5th episode of the 20-Minute WellBeing Check. I'm your host, Stephanie Cunningham. This is where all of us mind, body, spirit junkies come to check in and get a little growth-centered snack. As a reminder, each time we get together, we'll touch on a different topic designed to support you on your unique development path, whether personal, professional, or spiritual. So be sure to comment wherever you're seeing this. Drop some comments so we know this is helpful. Also, if you have a specific topic you want to see covered, drop that in the comments as well. Today's Wellbeing Check topic is putting yourself first without feeling like a bad parent, spouse, friend, employee, etc. This is one I hear a lot and experience. The guilt is real. Whether you need to spend more time working and say no to a fun event or family event, or going to a fun event or family event instead of spending more time working, there are a lot of emotions involved here. Do you struggle with self-care and confidently doing what you need to do or want to do? I know this is a hot topic because, well, I'm a woman, a parent, a partner, an entrepreneur, and a person. And I have friends, family, and clients who are the same. If you're at least one of these things, then you get it. So let's check in. But real quick, in case we haven't met yet, I'm Stephanie Cunningham, certified professional coach, Reiki master teacher, speaker, and trainer. I'm founder of RevelationU, a firm focused on self-awareness and personal growth that offers Reiki, spiritual life coaching, in-person and online courses. I have an office in Marysville, but I also do remote coaching and Reiki. And like many of you, I too am a highly sensitive person and an empath. My mission is to help people better understand themselves and the world around them so they can create a life that feels really good. I'm talking incredibly, deeply satisfying. So let's dive into today's topic, putting yourself first. We're going to touch on what it really means to put yourself first, why it actually makes you a better parent, spouse, friend, employee, person, etc., and everyday actions to make putting yourself first a breeze. We have to step back a minute and understand that ignoring our wants, needs, and desires is not positive. When we give up on ourselves entirely in service to others, it backfires. Many times when we get to the point where we feel overwhelmed, stretched too thin, and disconnected from our lives, it isn't because people don't understand us, it's because we don't understand ourselves. We aren't clear on what we want or need. We're executing in the way we think we're supposed to, rather than executing in the way we want to, in a way that feels good to us. I mean, we can't be seen and loved for who we are if we don't know it and show it, right? We can't expect people to give us what we need if we live as if we don't need anything, right? What do you think about this? How many of you feel like you're putting everyone else first and it's getting exhausting? What's your motivation for continuing to live this way? There are so many motivations, so I get it. Commitment, loyalty, being a parent, feeling like I have to put my kids first, or being a caregiver to my mom. But what if things could be different? Let's define it. Let's define what it means to put yourself first. The definition I will offer you today is this. Putting yourself first means understanding what you need and what you want and making decisions that align with those ideals every single day. Does this sound selfish? Does this sound uncaring, unloving, uncommitted to others? Don't project, don't assume, don't go down the rabbit hole of what ifs or yeah buts. Just look at those words. Putting yourself first means understanding what you need and what you want and making decisions that align with those ideals every day. Notice I didn't say ignore everyone and treat people badly, did I? No. And the things that you decide that you want can be a great family life where you really take care of your children well, or a close relationship with your spouse. It can really be anything. The suggestion is not taking away. It's just being clear on what it is that you want and how you want to feel. Putting yourself first looks like saying yes when you mean yes, saying no when you mean no, understanding what feels good and what doesn't, and doing more of what feels good, being honest, letting people see you the way you want to be seen. All of the things you would invite your child, friend, or sibling to do, right? I mentioned putting yourself first makes you a better parent, spouse, friend, employee, person. So why? How does that work? You're living from a place of authenticity when you're in this mindset. You're showing up and offering the world your perspective, your unique gifts, your special insight developed over a lifetime of experiences and lessons. You're living from a place of honesty. You're being honest about what you want and how you feel. Sure, sometimes we have to push ourselves to do something we may not want to do, but I'm talking about, on average, every day, how you're living most of the time. Are you giving up your power to someone else, or are you consciously engaging and creating your life? It makes you a better person because you're living from the inside out, meaning instead of longing for something to happen, for life to look a certain way, you are making choices that, in general, are in alignment with what feels good and what you want your life to look like. You're taking an active role in creating your life, specifically. And those can be big choices or small ones. Choosing foods, choosing hobbies, choosing to do things that you enjoy, or not doing things you don't enjoy. Here's an example, the goodie bags. You may have heard me talk about this, but I really hated doing goodie bags for my son's birthday parties. So I stopped. And you know what? Everything was fine. And finally, and perhaps most importantly, by living in this way, by living with this perspective, you're telling yourself you are worthy. With every conscious decision, you're saying to yourself, I'm worthy of feeling good. I'm worthy of having what I want. I don't have to stay stuck in an environment that makes me feel, on average or in general, bad. I'm worthy of feeling good. And that makes you feel happier, content, less stressed, less overwhelmed, giving you more capacity and energy for your children, your spouse, your friends, your coworkers. Also, think about how you want your children, your loved ones, to live. Give them an example of how to do it. Show them that it's possible to feel good and be of service. Again, this is hitting the reset button, upgrading your personal operating system, and allowing your system to run more smoothly. This isn't about ignoring the needs of others and the world around you, but making your needs important as well. You can't give from an empty tank. Here are some actions you can incorporate every day to help you feel more aligned and energized. First, observe how you feel. What time of day do you feel more energized, creative, or contemplative? Align your tasks to the best of your ability with those times. What foods make you feel fueled up or lethargic? When you're around certain people, do you feel fueled up or drained? Pay attention to how you're feeling. Next, listen to your body and your spirit. Listen when your internal GPS says go or stop. Engaging with your intuition will help you understand it better and be able to recognize the difference between fear and intuition. Third, stay present. In Kung Fu Panda, Master Oogway says, "You're too concerned with what was and what will be." There's a saying, "Yesterday is history, tomorrow's a mystery, but today is a gift." That's why it's called the present. Oh, the lessons learned from kids' movies. This one can be more difficult to do. There's always something we can find to regret and something we can find to worry about that hasn't happened yet. However, when we realize that life is happening right now, in this very moment, we gain a little peace of mind. What is happening in this moment that feels good or feels bad? Change it. Walk away or lean in. Offer gratitude for the new perspectives offered or time with people you enjoy. And finally, plan for the future if you must, but take action and release the worry. Taking action in the present moment is the best way to navigate any potential problem in the future. As the saying goes, worrying is like a rocking chair. It gives you something to do, but it doesn't get you anywhere. Start practicing presence and your perspective will change. What do you think? What would you add here to these everyday practices? So what did you learn from today's well-being check? Share in the comments and keep exploring in your journal. Thanks for joining us for today's well-being check. Join us for the next one coming out in the next few weeks. Taking control of control issues. Once again, if you have a topic you'd like to discuss, let us know. We are totally open to your suggestions. If you want to learn more about creating goals with you in mind, visit RevelationU.com/courses to access the new course, 5 Steps to Setting Realistic Goals by Putting Yourself First. To get in touch with me or schedule a Reiki or coaching session, or for more information about our corporate options, reach out via our website, RevelationU.com, or Facebook at RevelationU. You can email me at RevelationU.com@gmail.com, and you can also check out our course list on Teachable or give me a call. Until next time, be well.